Officer Hugh Tran shackled as he's escorted out of a New York City courtroom. Tran was arrested yesterday while on duty at the NYPD.
Welcome back to We the People University. My name is Abiyah Israel, former police officer and former sheriff's deputy. Before we get started with this video, I want to start off by saying this. I've been reading the comments and there's been some question about deleted comments down in the comment section. Let me give you guys my word that I do not delete comments. I've also received emails about comments being deleted. I do not delete comments. I will tell you this. I myself pin comments. I try to pin them on every video. And I found that sometimes I had to go back and repin my comment because I can't find my own comment. So depending on what I say, even my comment has disappeared from time to time. So I just want to tell you guys that it's not me. We are on YouTube's platform and I do not have full control over everything that happens. So just know that this is a free speech space as far as me and my channel. So you guys can comment. I don't care what you guys say. Well, let me rephrase that. It's not that I don't care what you say. No matter what you say, it won't be removed. So just in case you were one of the few that had questions about that, just know it wasn't me. Today's video is brought to you by the New York Police Department, NYPD. We're going to take a look at an officer who found himself in a road rage situation. And instead of being held to a higher standard as police officers are supposed to be held, he decided to shoot the person he was road raging against. Pulls up next to him, pulls out his duty weapon, shoots the guy, or shoots in his car, his SUV, his truck, 3 times, striking him at least once. And you would think as a police officer, he would call the department, let them know what happened. Hey, this is what happened, and I was defending myself. You know, I thought he would at least lie about it. Nope. He took off. He left. And when he was finally arrested, he was actually on duty. The guy left the guy there to die after shooting the driver. The driver tries to get away from this maniac shooting at him. The driver goes out into traffic, causes an accident. The police officer takes off, gets gas, goes wherever he's going to go, and goes, puts on the badge and starts working like nothing ever happened. Just imagine a police officer responding to your call after just attempting to commit murder. Let's check out this news clip.
The big story on Action News tonight is the arrest of a New York City police officer accused of shooting a man in Camden County in an apparent act of road rage. This the scene just moments ago in New York City. Officer Hugh Tran shackled as he's escorted out of a New York City courtroom. Tran was arrested yesterday while on duty at the NYPD. He's now charged with causing this crash in Voorhees back on May 17th after prosecutors say he fired at another driver on Route 73 using his police-issued gun. Action News' John Paul live in Voorhees tonight. John, as we understand it, Tran is being extradited to New Jersey as we speak right now.
Yeah, Brian, right now he is on the way to Camden County. He waived extradition, so he is on the way here. We don't have an exact time for when he'll be here, but we're standing right near the intersection where this whole thing happened 3 weeks ago. Now, we did cover the crash after it happened, but now we know that the victim that was in that vehicle that caused the crash had been shot, and investigators say he was shot by an NYPD officer.
Officer Tran, do you have anything you'd like to say? Officer Tran, what led to this?
Officer Hugh Tran had nothing to say as he was led out of a New York courthouse today in handcuffs, surrounded by police. Investigators say the 27-year-old officer shot a man in Voorhees Township, New Jersey, in a fit of road rage on May 17th using his service weapon. The shooting caused a major crash.
I got 5-car MVA. I've got confirmed entrapment.
Medic responding to the scene of the 5-car crash at the intersection of Cooper Road and Route 73 found the 30-year-old victim trapped in his truck and critically injured.
96, I need you right here. We're going to have to take a rapid execution real quick for this one. It's going to be in the yellow F-150.
That man remains at Cooper University Hospital tonight. Now, I talked to a victim involved in this crash. She tells me she didn't realize the man had been shot, but was interviewed later by police in ER. Investigators say surveillance video shows a white SUV next to that yellow truck at the intersection before the truck accelerated, causing the crash. The SUV then sped off. Police tracked it to a gas station in Mount Laurel, where they say Tran purchased gas. They say cell phone records indicate he was in the area at the time. Ballistics show the 3 bullets that were fired came from his service weapon. He was arrested at the New York City Police Department yesterday and faces charges of first-degree attempted murder and second-degree aggravated assault. We also learned a little bit more about what Officer Tran did with NYPD. He was part of the social media unit. He'd worked there since 2021.
So again, this officer, he partakes in road rage, pulls up next to a driver. I don't know what caused the road rage at the start of the incident, but it was road rage nonetheless. Shoots a guy, causes the guy to get into a bad car accident, takes off, flees the scene. And after fleeing the scene, he goes to work. Now, again, as I stated or I asked you guys before, just imagine this. You call the police and there's a possible murderer who shows up to take your report. Now, in this video here, I covered a few days ago, there was also a police officer who committed a crime. He was DUI, crashed his vehicle, totaled his personal vehicle, called and reported the car stolen. And guess who showed up to take the report? It was the same police officer. So he crashed his vehicle. He reported his vehicle stolen. He also showed up to take the report on the vehicle when it was found, supposedly. And there was some blood on the door. You see him in the video wiping the blood, the evidence away from the door. But we are supposed to believe that police officers are held to a higher standard. And so once he was caught, the charges, as you guys may have heard inside the video, was first-degree attempted murder. He was also charged with second-degree aggravated assault and second-degree possession of a weapon for an unlawful purpose. And this is the reason why I see so many comments down in the comment section stating, never call the police. Or what's the other one? Cops don't become psychos. Psychos become cops. And I must say, I can't disagree with that. So this is what we're dealing with. Again, we're teaching people and we're sharing the information for people to know their rights, but that's not enough. That's not where you stop. Obviously, rights are going to be violated by police officers. So not only know your rights, protect yourself, record at all times. It's not a bad idea to have a body cam. It's not a bad idea to have a dash cam or even cameras on your house for that matter. We've seen police show up to people's homes. There's one video, I've never shared it, but I watched it myself. A man is just standing outside in his front yard. He's walking in his grass. Just checking his sprinklers or whatever it was that he was doing. Police officer stops. Hey, do you live here? He ultimately gets arrested. even though his wife comes outside, she comes outside and, hey, what's going on? And he's talking to his wife. The cop still wants ID. All right, the dumbest video I've ever seen, actually, by the way. But this is the world. This is the time that we're living in. Police officers are just getting dumber by the day. I hate to say that because I used to be a police officer. I'm glad I'm out. Don't just know your rights. Protect yourself. Always record the police. With that being said, We the People University, signing off.